Welcome back to Awesome Possum Hobbies and Games. I am Chris, and we just recently had released for Magic the Gathering Universes Beyond. This is Assassin's Creed Starter Kit. So what is this? This is a 2 decks ready to play. So it's pretty much their brand new beginner deck set for people who have never played before. It includes a Magic play guide and 2 ready to play 60 card decks and 2 cardboard deck boxes. The going price for this is, I want to say, is currently going for about $20. I got this for $15. This is really for beginners. The colors for the 2 decks is going to be blue-black and a red-white. Green, if you're a green player, it's not the thing for you. If you're a beginner, this is probably going to be great for you. If you are a seasoned veteran like me, probably better just to buy singles, because most of the stuff probably is not going to be anything special. So let's go ahead and open her up. Check her out. So far, this set has not been incredibly well received. The reason why is because of the fact that is the power level on these cards. Your starter kit play guide, so 60 card decks, introduction to the 5 colors, example of play area, starting to play, game actions, combat, how to read a magic card. Yeah, this is great for beginners. Fantastic. So if you're new to Magic, you can check out this stuff. Of course, you can find this stuff free online, but at the same time, this is not a bad little handy little guide. For me, it's going straight in the recycling along with the rest of the cardboard. Let's go ahead and check out those 2 boxes. Has the colored, like this is the blue, black, white, red decks, but to me that's just recycling. And the 2 decks, we'll go through these decks one at a time. Still cardboard, lots of packaging. Fancy packaging for the beginners. So we'll zoom in and take a look. Let's see if it's easy to open. Fortunately, I have a trusty little knife here. If I scrape that top card, it's not a big deal, because it is Learn to Play Magic card. Then you got blocking and attacking. Let's go ahead and go through these decks. A couple tokens for this deck. It's got the treasure / assassin and the deck. So it has a, each deck has a mythic rare inside it. The first one is Eivor, Battle Ready, for a red, a white, 3 generic for a 5/5 legendary creature, human, assassin, warrior. Assassin, you're going to see a ton of assassins in this set because, of course, it is going to be Assassin's Creed. This card has Vigilance. Attacking does not cause this creature to tap. Has Haste. This creature can attack as soon as it comes into play under your control. And then whenever this card attacks, it deals damage equal to the number of equipment you control to each opponent. So for a 5/5 Vigilant Haste, it's not bad. Will it see constructed play, such as Commander? Probably not, but it's a cool looking mythic. Next one is a rare, is Escarpment Fortress, 1 white, 4 generic for a 3/5 creature wall. It has Defender, so this creature can't attack. Has Reach. This creature can block creatures with flying. Other creatures you control get +1/+0, and whenever you attack with 2 or more creatures, you get to draw a card. This would be great in a token generator deck, just because you're able to replace some of those cards you draw. This one is Suitor, Fiery Jotun, 2 red, 3 generic for a 5/5. Let me see if I can adjust this a little bit. 5/5 trample, and whenever you cast a historic spells are artifacts, legendaries, and sagas. This card deals 3 damage to any target for a 5/5 giant god warrior. Giant's kind of a relevant keyword, so keep an eye on that. Next one is Raven Clan War Axe. 1 red, 1 white, 1 generic. Whenever this card enters the battlefield, you may search your library for or graveyard for a card named Evanor, Battle Ready, reveal it, this guy, and then put it into your hand. If you search your library this way, you get shuffle. Equip creature gets +2/+0. It has trample, and it also has equip for 2. Get multiple copies of it. For a rare, that's interesting. Of course, this is regular 60 card format, so you're able to play with 4 of any card unless it is a basic land, which you can play up to as many as you like. Detained by Legionnaires. It's commons. I'm not going to stop on the commons. I'm just going to stop if anything worthwhile. Battlefield Improvisation. Settlement of Blacksmith. Lots of uncommons in this set. No, they're not supposed to be any commons. Except this is a common. The only commons in this set are going to be in this box. The rest of the set, if you're looking to go through and buy these Beyond boosters or Collector's boosters, they're all uncommons or rares or mythics. Keen-Eyed Raven. Head Splitter. Betisho's Fury. Spartan Veteran. Labyrinth Adversary. Hey, it's a Minotaur. You Minotaur players out there. I think that's a reprint, though. Bureau Headmaster. Equipment spells cost 1 less to cast. Equipment abilities cost you 1 generic less to activate. Uncommons. Storm Quarry. Hookblade. I think that's all the rares we're going to see. Towering Viewpoint. Izio Brash Novice. It's an interesting card. For red combination colors, red, white, and 1 generic. It's a 1/1. When this card attacks, put a +1/+1 counter on it. As long as it has 2 or more counters on it, it has first strike and is an assassin to its in addition to its other types. Towering Viewpoint. As mirror. Red, white, and 2/2 legendary creature, human assassin. Whenever this guy or another non-token historic permanent enters the battlefield under your control, it deals 1 damage to each opponent. You gain 1 life. Another Towering Viewpoint, and of course, we're going to see some lands, some plains. Great artwork there. Some mountains, more great artwork, and then on to Izio Blade of Vengeance deck. So this is going to be Dimir colors. If you are familiar with Magic, if you aren't, it's blue-black. So discovering the coolest cards on your turn, treasure/assassin tokens, and the deck itself. These are beginner decks. I recommend going out there and buying a commander deck. These are not great. I don't recommend playing with these other than to learn the basic mechanics. Izio Blade of Vengeance for a blue, a black, and 3 generic for a 5/5 legendary creature human assassin with Death Touch. And whenever an assassin you control deals combat damage to a player, you get to draw a card. This guy might be a fantastic addition to your assassins or rogue decks. Yeah, check that out. Next one is Achilles Davenport. Blue, black, 2 generic for a 3/3 legendary creature human assassin with free running. Free running is a cost. This one, particular one, is blue, black. You may cast a spell for its free running cost if you dealt damage to a player this turn if you attacked with this turn with an assassin or a commander. Those creatures have to do damage. And you can pay the cost. This particular free running cost is that blue or black. And this guy has 3/3 menace. This creature can't be blocked except by 2 or more other creatures, and other assassins you control get +1/+1. So nice little anthem effect. Atador Ambush. Atador Ambush. A blue, a black, and 2 generic for a sorcery. Choose one or both. Return target creature to its owner's hand. Target player searches their library for a graveyard for a card named Izio Blade of Vengeance, which is that guy, and reveals it and puts it into their hand. If they search your library this way, they shuffle, and you get a couple copies of that. That's a rare. Only reason why it's rare because the only place you're finding those is in this deck. Rooftop Bypass. A blue, black, and 1 generic. It's enchantment. Whenever 1 or more creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, create a 1/1 black assassin creature token with menace. Tranquil Eyes, nice little commons. Hookblade Veteran, Brotherhood Spy, Assassin's Den, another wall. Merciless Harlequin, Brotherhood Patriarch, Human Assassin. Poison Blade Mentor. Brotherhood Ambushers. More free running. Hired Blade. Lots of assassins, that's great. Submerged Boneyard. Assassin Initiate. Assassin Initiate is an interesting card for a black mana for a 1/1 creature human assassin. It's uncommon. You can pay 1 generic. Assassin Initiate gains your choice of flying, death touch, or lifelink until end of turn. So if you have 1 mana, you can activate it once. If you have 2 mana, you can activate it twice, selecting 2 different things. Or you can, if you have 50 mana, you can activate it 50 times. It's just remember, it only gains an instance of it once. So it can't be death touch, death touch. You know, only one of it really works at a time. Restart sequence. Chain Assassination. This is an interesting card. You're going to see this in assassin decks because it destroys creatures. If another creature dies this turn, you can draw a card. And then it has an alternate cast of that free running. So if you hit someone with an assassin or your commander, you're able to go through and use that ability. But remember, it is cards that say commander on it, which is interesting for a set that is a 60 card deck. Towering Viewpoint Murder. Great addition to this card for flavor. And then basic lands. You got islands and swamps. They're all going to be the same. Great. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Until next time, I hope you have a fantastic week. And remember to keep it rolling. And thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please take the time to like the video and subscribe if you'd like to stay updated. Have a great day and keep them rolling.